Today we're going to be checking out the GoTrax G6. This is a electric scooter. Going to open it up, we're going to look at some features, test it out, all that good stuff. Let's get into it. The G6 does come in a little bit of assembly. You will just need to connect the power cable, and you want to be really careful not to pinch it in there when you put the handlebars in. Then you just have 4 screws to put in with the tool that they supply and the screws that they supply. They do request that you give it a full charge before you turn it on for the first time. That will take no more than 7 hours. Okay, now turning on the G6, you just hold down the power button for a few seconds until the screen lights up, and we'll ask you to enter a code. Pressing the accelerator will increase the number, and then pressing the right brake will decrease the number, so you can add your code in. And then just double click the power button again and the interface will change, and that's how you know it's been accepted. Now on the interface, it does show you your miles per hour, your speed. It shows you which mode you're in, if it's drive, sports or pedestrian. It shows the total distance this scooter has been rode, and it shows the current charging battery life. So GoTrax G6 does have 3 different settings. Pedestrian mode, which goes a max speed of 3 miles an hour, just standard drive mode, which goes 15 miles an hour, and then sports mode, which goes a total of 20 miles per hour. So I'm gonna test all 3 and yeah, see if they actually hit those speeds that they claim they do. So it does take about 7 hours to charge this completely, and it will give you the distance of 28 miles. Maximum speed of 20 miles per hour. You can do the math there. Okay, so I've been zipping around this canal and local little neighborhoods on this, just staying on the curb, on the sidewalks, trying to be responsible with it, you know, making sure if I am on the road, I am abiding by road rules. I should be wearing a helmet, and they 100% do ask you to wear a helmet when riding these. Unfortunately, I just don't have one. I really was excited to get out here and test it. One thing I noticed is these shock absorbers actually work amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it's still a little hard on your body, but I can't see how an electric scooter or something like this is not gonna be hard on your body. But these definitely do take some of that impact and make it a little bit more enjoyable than other e-scooters that I've rode in the past. Another great thing is, you know, it's now becoming night time, it's getting a little bit darker out. It does have this blue light on the bottom that you'll see, and if you double click this, you'll see there's a light that you can also use on the front. So that's my test for today. Tomorrow I'm going to take it downtown and actually get that downtown test in and see what it's like, because really, ideally, if you want to be using one of these, that's most likely where you're going to be using it. For me here, I do live more in a neighborhood, so this is good for just commuting to and from work, to the gym, to the store. But I think if you really want to use it for an everyday thing, downtown or some type of cityscape is where you'd probably want to use this. Even though it's a bit of a larger scooter, it's still compact enough to fit in a small car, which is why I drive. So I loaded it up and took it downtown. That was such a great test, actually bringing it downtown. As you can tell by my hair, it got quite windy out there. I was able to test out the brakes. The agility of this scooter, I actually thought it was going to be an issue because it does seem to be a bit of a larger scooter, but the agility was fantastic. I was able to weave between trees, I could brake on time, no real near misses anyway, because you know I'm not going that fast. I'm trying to keep at a speed that fits in with the pedestrians or the traffic. Just as a note, in the state that I live, you are allowed to ride e-scooters on footpaths, multi-purpose paths like bike lanes and the road, and you don't legally have to wear a helmet. Just so you understand that. Everywhere I rode today was completely legal. So I'm gonna head home right now and I'm gonna wrap this up and give you my final thoughts. And that's it, I'm home. Now, I haven't really covered this, but this actually weighs 45 pounds. So it's not the most versatile scooter. It is a little bit heavy if you're not the strongest person, but I think the added weight is a great thing because it actually is because the scooter is so much larger than those small ones, which makes it so much more stable and so much more comfortable to ride. So being able to take this downtown was a great test. I actually got to test out the brakes properly at the agility like I was saying earlier. Now I did find with this front brake has now worn in. And I think that's the thing with these brakes. I think you do have to kind of break them in, wall them in. So now I think I need to adjust it, which it does come with a sheet that will tell you exactly how to adjust the brakes, connect them, all that type of stuff. Now they're worn in, they're actually better. At first the brakes were a little bit funky. You know, when you get a brand new product with brand new moving parts, sometimes they just need to wear in. The other great features I really like is that security code that I showed you at the start. Doing some tests, I realize now if you have it turned on and you try to push it without that security code being in first, it actually will jam up and won't allow you to push it, and then a little alarm starts going off, which is fantastic. Also, now being able to ride it for an extended period of time, I've officially done 10 miles on it. The way the throttle is set up on it is perfect, and the way the brakes are set up on it is really great. I didn't get any hand cramping, nothing like that. It was comfortable the whole time and just very enjoyable to ride. So there is one feature with the throttle that kicked in if you're not expecting it, and that is that it does have a cruise control. So basically, if you hold it at a certain position for 10 seconds, I believe it is, a cruise control will enable, which means it will keep that speed moving forward and you don't need to hold the throttle down anymore. Now this isn't great for inner city riding, I don't think, but if you are commuting kind of a longer distance, I think this could be great. It did kind of hit me a little unaware, but that's fine. You know, that's what a part of trying out new products. But overall, I actually love this scooter. I did allow a couple of friends to ride it as well, and they all gave me great positive feedback. Unfortunately, they didn't want to be in this video, but they were in love with it instantly. They were blown away about the acceleration, the speed, the comfortability of it, and even the braking system on it, how it instantly kind of like backs off a little bit, like an electric car. If you've ever driven one of those, it will instantly start to back off, instantly can't brake. Then you can use the brakes on top of that, which just gives you ultimate control. Now we are going to leave a link in the description below if you're interested in checking out the GoTrax G6. I do highly recommend this scooter. It's been a bunch of fun. It's so comfortable. It's got that great range of 28 miles per charge, 7 hours charge, top speed of 20 miles per hour. It easily hit those. Do like, share, comment on this video and subscribe for more reviews like this.